Are you looking to upgrade your team or make some money selling coins? Check out mobilemaddencoins.com. They have coins on all platforms, and use code Ryan at the checkout for a 10% discount. So first and foremost, I just want to go ahead and give a big shout out to Stiff for winning the Madden 16 championships, beating the GOAT, Eric Problem Right. Now the reason I'm saying this, the reason I'm talking about the Madden 16 championships is myself, Clickwid, a whole bunch of our buddies on Skype, while watching the tournament, and just overall watching how everybody played. I know a lot of people are going to make jokes in the comments like fullback dive every player, throwing up lob streaks, and I'm right there with you. I agree that Madden is really out of control with how you play competitively, and it's not very, it's competitive, it's just not very fun to watch because a lot of the exploits and, nano blitzes and, fullback dives, lob streaks, aggressive catches, stuff like that can get really, really annoying. But while I was watching the championships, I was sitting there thinking like, man, how fun would it be if we had a tournament like that, live streaming, that was team play? Could you imagine Problem on a team with I'm not really into the whole, competitive scene. I don't know who all, the people, play with or who they lab against, who they play against, stuff like that. So I'm not really sure, but could you just imagine a team of competitive players playing another team of competitive players, like all the guys in the tournament? I mean, who do we have? We had Problem, we had Lights Out, Stiff. Who else we have? Serious, Mo. I don't know if any of these guys play, with each other or lab against each other, but just imagine some of those guys on a team play team. How fun would that be? And it doesn't even have to be about competitive Madden. Why don't we have team play in Madden Ultimate Team, or in Madden in general anymore? I wanted to say Madden Ultimate Team, that's what my videos are about, but why don't we have team play anymore? Like, why is it so hard to include it into the game? Even just the bare bones team play that we had that you're seeing right here, which I believe this is Madden 25. I want to say this is Madden 25. It's one of my old videos where we had a bunch of team play highlights. I'm pretty sure it's Madden 25. But why in the world do we not even have this? Just a bare bones, playing against friends, with your buddies, going into lobbies. Why can't we have this back in the game? I mean, I'm sure they could obviously improve it to greater and greater heights and make it a lot more, serious if they really, really wanted to, and make it a lot more competitive, and have tournaments and stuff like that. But first and foremost, we just need to have the game mode back. Do you guys agree that team play was one of the most fun experiences you had in Madden? When I wasn't playing Madden Ultimate Team, I'm not going to play ranked. I don't want to play franchise mode because I feel like the Connected Careers franchise mode has not been good in Madden in a long time. I don't like the way it is now. I mean, I know a lot of people do like it, but it's just so much now that I don't have the time or patience to sit around and, figure out what I want to do with my training, or, upgrade my attributes in those ways and get packages and stuff like that. Like, I'm not really into the whole franchise mode thing. I mean, maybe if I really sat down and gave it a go, I would be. But what do you guys do on Madden when you're not playing Madden Ultimate Team? I would always just go ahead and play, team play with my friends. Like, I don't know why we can't have this game mode back in Madden. It just really makes no sense to me why we don't have this amazing game mode back. Like, it's such an awesome, thing to do with your friends. And like I said, Clickwid is going to be doing a video shedding more light on it and giving us, some really good thoughts and opinions on why it would be good for the competitive scene. But when that video is made and he uploads it and stuff like that, I'm going to be watching it, and I'm probably going to agree with everything he says because we were already discussing it a little bit. He has a lot more points than I do. Like, for me, I just want team play back because I enjoy playing it. I feel like I can make really fun videos with team play with my friends. We did a couple of them back in the day when we played it, and it was a lot of fun, and we had a lot of fun playing team play. I mean, it was so much fun to get some subscribers to play with us. I met a couple of guys that I still talk to this day from getting subscribers playing with us on team play. Like, some of those guys were really fun to talk to, and they just stuck around, and they're some of my good buddies now. So I mean, I really just miss this aspect of Madden. It's like I said, if you're playing Madden Ultimate Team and then you're kind of bored of it and you still want to play Madden but you just don't want to play MUT, like, what do you guys do? Because I'm not going to be playing franchise mode. I would love to play team play. Like, that is just something that I have always loved in Madden, and I don't understand why they just took it away. Why did they take it away? I mean, you look at all these competitive games right now. You look at Call of Duty. You're seeing some Overwatch come out. Halo. We always see Halo tournaments. Counter-Strike is a huge game. Even, some other sports games that we're seeing. I guess you can call them sports games. Esports games, I guess, with Rocket League. We see a bunch of tournaments from that. But, I mean, with the whole Madden thing, I understand Madden wants to be a competitive game mode now. We've seen it with the, talks at E3 with Madden 17 that they want to do, $1 million tournaments and all this crazy stuff. And that's cool and all. Like, I really, really, think that's an awesome thing. They're going to have a whole bunch of different tournaments for all players. It doesn't just have to be, the best of the best. But like I said, I do believe that if they did incorporate team play back into it, they could just have so much more ways to get more people involved. And I think a lot of people in the community, and I'm really being serious when I say this, like, I believe the community as a whole would really love to see these teams, compete against each other, with each other. Imagine, like I said, Problem and I can't remember the guy's name for the life of me. The one that actually beat him at the Madden Championship. I think his name was it Skiv or Young something. I don't remember what his name was, but I just kept hearing the guy on the commentary. I don't know why he kept saying it, but he kept calling him the Padawan, the Jedi Master teaching the Padawan. Like, I don't remember what his name was. Just imagine those two guys on a team with one of their buddies against a whole team of other competitive guys. That would be so much fun to watch, and I could see the community getting behind them. Like, maybe not to the extent of, like, people get into Optic and, FaZe and stuff like that, but it could definitely get up there in terms of the sports competitive scene, and I would definitely love to see stuff like that. But like I said, I can't really talk too much on it because I don't know a whole lot about competitive gaming. I don't watch too much of it. My extent of watching competitive gaming is when Clickwood is, going crazy about Optic Gaming, Optic Nadeshot, Optic, whoever is all in Optic right now. Watch this MLG.TV thing with me. Watch Scumpy and stuff like that. And, I watch it. I don't really mind it. I think it's cool. I just don't really get into it as much as he does. But, bringing a game that I like, football, Madden, into the competitive scene, that is going to be fun for me to watch. And I could definitely see a lot of people getting crazy about that and, wanting to be on these teams and competing and trying to get better, playing team play and, have a lot less of an impact on the full, like, you don't have to be, how can I put this? With team play, you get to choose, who's the quarterback. You get to choose if you want to play as a receiver, a running back, or you could just go with any. So which means you could switch to any player on the team on offense or defense, and you have to control that one specific player. Like, you can click into other players, but it'll definitely put a lot less stress on a, one full user to have to do everything for the entire team. You know what I mean? Like, you have to have, actual teamwork with that. You have to have teamwork to win a game against another full team. The strategies that would be involved would be crazy. You would definitely have a lot better coverage on the field with a bunch of users, user controlling safeties, linebackers, and it would just be pretty insane. I mean, a lot more, really epic defensive games. And then in some cases, some people could be really good on the sticks at receiver, tight end, running back, and you could see a lot more points scored in games and just overall a crazy experience. Now, it would definitely be a work in progress. I think as more time went on throughout the year of team play being back, people would start to get better and better as playing on a team instead of just, playing by themselves. And I think I'm definitely being serious when I say this. I think it could be huge. I think team play competitively, on the EA streams and just tournaments and stuff like that, I think it could be huge. I really, really think it could. Now, maybe that's just a team play lover in me that's saying this. Maybe there's some negatives that I'm not seeing that are, like, clear as day because of how, excited I am for, team play to maybe make a return. I don't know. I can't really think of anything off the top of my head that would be, like, a negative for team play being back and being, like, a competitive game mode. I mean, I could definitely see people saying, like, well, I don't want to have to rely on other people to play my game. Like, if I'm playing this by myself, I could win no matter what. But I think that's the whole point. Like, you can go ahead and do like a 1v1 on Call of Duty and do whatever you want to, but when you have to play as a team on, you know, like a domination or a hard point, or, you know, whatever the game is where you have to throw the ball in the hoop. I never play that game mode, but once you play games like that, I mean, you have to have a team, and you have to have teamwork and communication, and I think that would just be so awesome to see on Madden. Like, I think that would be amazing to see on Madden, and not just Madden. Imagine a competitive, like a competitive team play on 2K, which I think we've already seen that. I think we've already seen some tournaments where a lot of people play against each other on NBA 2K, and, you know, EASHL on NHL 16, and, you know, going forward. Like, I would definitely love to see more team-based games and tournaments on the EA games, on the 2K games. I think we should just start, I don't know if, what does Problem say, the Problem movement? Let's do the team play movement. Let's get this back. What in the world is going on my screen right now? That was an insane kickoff return. I don't even know who was doing that. I think it was me. That was crazy. But yeah, let's get the team play movement back. Like, let's get this game mode back. Let's demand it back. I know you guys, you're sitting there thinking, some of you probably clicked off the video right away and said, fuck team play, I don't care about it. But I'm starting to think a lot of you are still listening and are thinking like, yeah, I want to play team play again. Like, that sounds pretty cool. It sounds really fun to play team play again, and with people that actually would want to play with you and have fun. So I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys with that thought. Definitely let me know down in the comments below. What is this? Another flip kickoff return on my screen. This is crazy. I don't even remember doing all this stuff. I guess that's me as Joseph Randle running for a touchdown. That's pretty cool. Yeah, but stuff like that, I mean, that's just fun. I'm sure that wouldn't happen in a competitive game, but... And there goes Tony Romo running for 80 yards. But anyways, like I said, guys, I'm not going to keep you too much longer. Go ahead, give the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. Let me know down in the comments below how you feel about this, if you think it's a good idea. And also be sure to check out Clickwood's video when it comes out, where he's going to go in way more detail than I did, even though I talked for 12 minutes. But definitely go check his video out, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.